So was this film good? Was this film worth it? Well, let's get into my review. Here we go. Peace. What's going on, you guys? I am, as always, Mr. Graham from 2, and welcome everybody to my channel. Apologize I haven't made any videos, and also we have the Christmas holiday coming up in a few days, in about 5 days. So, well, yeah, in about 4 or 5 days. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I am going to give y'all guys a Christmas unboxing before I start this review. I'm gonna give y'all guys a Christmas unboxing this coming Monday, so look out for that. So we're gonna get into this review here for Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle. Now this film was directed and starring Andy Serkis. This film is based on the novel by Rudyard Kipling. This film stars Christian Bale, Kate Blanchett, Benedict Cumberbatch, Naomi Harris, Andy Serkis himself, Matthew Rhys, Freida Pinto, and Rohan Chan. I'm not gonna give y'all guys any spoilers in this because I don't want to spoil this for y'all guys. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I say this is darker than that Jon Favreau movie that came out years ago, this is darker than that movie, than that one. This is a hell of a lot darker. Andy Serkis put a lot of effort into this, and the dude that played that played Mowgli was really good in this. Rohan Chan, I give that kid a lot of credit for going through as much hell as he went through during the making of this film. I gotta give the voice cast their credit too. Benedict Cumberbatch as Shere Khan. What a wonderful casting choice. Benedict Cumberbatch gave Shere Khan monstrosity, ferocity, and this Andy, and he made him look scary as shit. That's all I gotta really say about that. Also, I gotta give Kate Blanchett her credit too as Kaa. They kind of changed things around a little bit. Kaa is, and this one, she is I guess she's like a fortune teller or something like that, or and she they talk to her. There's a really nice part here where Mowgli goes to confront Kaa after he's saved by the monkeys. He goes to confront Kaa during the movie, and the way she looks is horrific. The fight scenes, I love the fight scenes between Mowgli and I love the fight scenes between Mowgli, between Mowgli and Shere Khan at the end. I don't want to give anything else away besides anything like that. I felt that the guy that played the hunter, the human, the Matthew Rhys's character, I thought that he was kind of, I didn't really like him all that much. Freida Pinto, who played Masua, who was the woman, the motherly figure from Mowgli. when he has to go back to the man village. She did wonderfully. She did wonderfully. I'm not gonna give Matthew. I'm not gonna. Matthew Reese deserves a lot of credit for his character as that hunter, but I can't. But really is just. I just I didn't really like his character all that much. He was an alright character and stuff. I gotta give Christian Bale as Bagheera. They changed a lot in this movie. They completely changed a lot in this movie. Now in the original film, there was in the original film there was a in the original film there was the elephants, which they have in here. Spoilers, by the way. And also in the original, what's different about this one is that in the original, there was a general who was a general of the elephants, and then there was also King Louis, who is the king of the monkeys and stuff like that. Which I was like, I kind of wish they could have added them in here. Made them a little bit more comedic. Tabaku, which is the hyena who works with Shere Khan, I didn't really like him all that much. I thought he was a dumb character. Tom Hollander played him really good, maniacally. Baloo is very different in this movie. And Andy Serkis played him very well. There's some stuff in this movie that I loved, and there was some stuff in this movie that I hated. I'm gonna go through the stuff that I loved. Andy Serkis portraying Baloo was really good. He brought Rudyard Kipling's vision to life when he made this movie. But there were some decisions in this film that I did not agree with. Like in one of the scenes, Aquila, who is the leader of the pack, is he misses his kill. So according to the law of the jungle, he has to be challenged by any members of the pack, according to Shere Khan. And Shere Khan is there getting into his head and stuff like that. And he's getting attacked. Aquila is getting attacked by members of his pack. And what made me mad is that Mowgli found fire that was made from in the man village, and he was trying to save him. He was trying to save Aquila. And Aquila, even though Mowgli tried to save him, they banished him out of the jungle. And then later on in the movie, one of the wolves, his brothers, comes and says, then they're gonna want to ask him for help. After that, you know what I mean? That pissed me off, because you're gonna banish him from the freaking jungle after he tried to save your ass. After he saved your ass, you're gonna banish him from the jungle, and then you're gonna come back later on. You're gonna come back later on when he's so used to it, when he's so used to the man village. You betrayed him. You betrayed him when you did that, and that's what made me mad about that part. I loved that there was another part. There was one part that kind of got me a little bit. The part where he told his friend Boot, who was another wolf, who was a white wolf. he, he started, you know, he wanted to be part of some. He wanted to. I felt so bad for Mowgli in this movie during the whole time that he was in this movie. I felt so bad that he had to he had to fight in order to get into the pack, in order to get in in order to be a part of the pack. So when it came time for this trial, what made me mad about this is that Mowgli was gonna prove himself. He was finally gonna prove himself, but Bagheera had to, which I kind of take the part. I kind of take the part of both Baloo and Bagheera. Bagheera was doing this to was trying to get Mowgli out of the jungle. He wanted Mowgli out of the jungle because he didn't want Shere Khan to come kill him. I get that. Baloo said that the pack could have protected him, which I get that too. Bagheera, while I understood Bagheera's choice, while I understood Bagheera's choice to get to take Mowgli to get, while I understand his choice, Mowgli could have been protected by the pack. I have to be on Baloo's side here. Mowgli had all the he Akela could have helped him out. Everything would have been okay, you know. But I understand. While I get Bagheera's side too, that he should be part of his own. He should be a part of his own kind, which is in the man village. That was another thing that made me mad, is that Bagheera's choice to do what he did. But he did it for a good reason, though, because he was trying to protect Mowgli. But I understand. I also understand Baloo's choice too. Baloo wanted to protect him as well. I love the part where there was a lot of other stuff that I loved, but there's one sad scene in this movie. There's this one part where he goes to where Boot, who is Mowgli's friend in the movie, he the last thing that Mowgli tells him is that he doesn't want to be his friend anymore. He doesn't want to be his friend. And then later on, we find out that his friend, Boot, was killed off by the hunter Lockwood, who, in retrospect, too, we come to find out that after Mowgli goes to find the elephant that saved him from Shere Khan earlier on in the movie, and Mowgli tells the elephant, "Hey, I'll give you what you need. I'll give you the man that took your tusk from you, which was Lockwood." So I love that aspect, that it was payback. It was payback time for the elephant against Lockwood. And then the last part of the film, the climax of the film, was Mowgli against Shere Khan. And you have all these elephants that are surrounding both of them, and they agree to help Mowgli. And not to mention the fact that Lockwood gets his ass handed to him in a really, really good way too. But yeah, I love the visuals in this film. I love what they did in this film. I just hate the choices that were made in this film. I hate that Bagheera had to did what he did in order to. I understand Bagheera's thought of why he did what he did. I understand Bagheera's thought of uh why he wanted Mowgli out of the jungle. He wanted Mowgli out of the jungle to get him away from Shere Khan. But I understand Baloo too. Baloo said he could have been protected by the pack, which was true. He could have been protected by Akela and the wolf pack. So I don't know. What do y'all guys think? Are you on the side of Baloo or are you on the side of Bagheera? Let me know in the comments and all that. But I love this movie, even though there was some choices that I wish that they could have made better. And also, come on, you could have added King Louie to this too. You could have added. You could have put King Louie in this movie too. But you know, it is what it is. It's a good movie anyway, still, and I recommend this as a Blu-ray. If y'all guys want to watch it, like it's already on Netflix already. So if y'all guys want to go watch it, go watch it. But I give this film a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, "Well, Grim, you had problems with it. There was problems with the film. Why did you give it 9.5 out of 10?" I loved it. You know what I mean? I love the film. It reminds me so much of the Rudyard Kipling novel more than the Disney film. The Rudyard Kipling novel, which is what this is based off of, the Jungle Book, is a darker tone. Is a hell of a darker tone than the one that Jon Favreau did. While he tried to make it gritty and dark, like in his own right, I like this one better than the Jon Favreau version that came out in 2016. Hell, I don't think this goes hand in hand with the 1964 version as well. That came out the 1964 Disney animated version that came out so many years ago. But yeah, I think Andy Serkis did really good on this film. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the film itself. I'm gonna give you guys another review, and then I'm gonna give you guys my only reaction for today. So yeah, and also, what do you think? Do you think Baloo was right about Mowgli, or do you think Bagheera was right about Mowgli? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think and all that. I'm Mr. Garnfon too, and I'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.